Your biggest pet peeve, like the ultimate pet peeve, where even if your girl giving you dome, you think about this pet peeve and you instantly go limp because it makes you that mad. So basically, what's your biggest pet peeve?
I don't think there's anything in the world that pisses me off enough to, just
to kill a boner.
to just full flaccid mid noggin.
Dude, if my girl's giving me head and she gets up and then eats food and doesn't chew with her mouth closed, I'm dumping her. I hate when people chew with their mouth open.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
You do that.
Yeah, I do that. I do that on the mic because I'm just like trying to annoy you guys, but I don't do that in general.
It works.
All right.
Good to know. I'm glad I'm doing my job right then.
I don't like when my toenail is long and it has like a little hanging off piece and it gets stuck on a blanket.
That's your biggest pet peeve in the world.
It makes me angry.
That's the absolute biggest
fucking crawl.
That's fair. Okay. I you know what? Mine probably is people who pick their nails. Like the sound of
I hate people like biting their nails and stuff.
Biting.
That's nail clipping. I remember you were like when I was doing that. Yeah,
dude, anything nail related, I hate.
That's so weird to me. I find it like satisfying for nails to be clipped.
I rip my toenails off with my fingers.
That's what I do too.
God, you guys are monkeys.
That's when
actually it's about time to do it again. Big toe's getting.
Oh, I did it the other day while I was taking a dump. It was awesome.
That is the most primitive thing I can think of. Shitting while ripping your toenails off with your bare
Sometimes
fingers.
you gotta return to monkey. Reject humanity.
You really...
Do monkeys have toenails?
I believe what you said now about the fucking... You being able to make the best monkey movie. You are like... one step away from actually.
I'm very primal.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I enjoy living life on the primal side.
Do you guys have like, I don't know, this isn't really the same thing, but do you guys have like one thing that just makes you like cringe thinking about like, like the thing of somebody putting a fucking toothpick under their nail and like punching something or anything like that?
Right, other skin colors.
All right.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Soup is joking. That's a joke.
And Andy just lost Tetris, more importantly.
I like to keep my beliefs to myself.
That is not his beliefs. We do not endorse that on the Goons podcast or any other branch of the Goons LLC.
Expressed by Dallas Soup do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Goons LLC and or its other members.
My friend, I do the joke. I'm sorry.
I can't stand the thought of something going in my pee hole. That makes me cringe so hard.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh my god. Yeah, me too, I guess. I didn't really think about that.
There is one image that every time I see it makes me fucking cringe for like 3 days straight. Somebody fucking chopped their tooth in half with a nail clipper. And
man.
Dude, every time I see it or think about it, I actually want to rip my cock off. Like full, just grab it and tug.
I was thinking it was something more that you experience like IRL, not just like a picture or a video.
Oh, yeah. I just mean anything, like anything that just makes you like one of those, you shiver and you just want to fucking die. The
worst one that I've ever had, but I haven't done in a long time, is like when you're doing the dishes and you touch like wet food with your hands.
That's the worst.
That's, oh god.
That doesn't really bother me.
Really?
I mean, it bothers me, and I'm just like, I need to wash my hands real good. But that's like,
yeah.
I don't like.
It just fucking pulls out a gun and shoots himself.
I watch
food.
I watch a lot of Soup's second channel videos, and a lot of those TikToks that are on there make me fucking cringe hard.
Well, that's the whole point.
Yeah, that's like they're literally all called TikTok cringe.
Yeah, it's very it's very specific which ones make me cringe. Like I don't know, I don't know. I don't even want to bring it up. I'm gonna start like
how do you
generalizing
think I feel?
a group of people.
I have to watch them.
What do you mean? You just monetize them. That's easy as shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking uncomfortable though. It's like knowing I have to do that. I just dread it every time.
I can tell that there are certain times when you're watching a certain like TikTok where you want to say something fucked and you just have to like, you just have to be like, because I remember there was this time when I did it with you and there was like these two huge fat girls that came on. I was like, holy shit. And you were like, dude, you can't just say that.
Yep. He said
So
the
I
same
can tell
thing.
you want to say that, but you're just like, I'm just not going to say anything.
Like, you can't just be blatantly like, that's a fat fucking bitch right there. Like, you gotta be like, why not? That's TOS.
You gotta be witty about it.
You can't bully. You can't straight
but
up just bully someone.
I just said,
and
holy shit, though. That's all. I was like, oh
yeah,
my
but
God.
we all knew what you were implying. But it was like it wasn't even a chance to think that it was holy shit to something else. It was
Yeah.
probably just like some fucking girl whipping her stomach out.
Well,
Like
you
200
could
miles per
McNasty
hour.
could have just played it that he has like a fat kink and was like, yeah, I was saying holy shit because I was like hard as fuck. This 400-pound girl, you know?
That's still TOS.
Yeah.
You can't find fat people hot, TOS.
I saw something fucked on Twitter yesterday that has like
oh no.
I'm desensitized to a lot of things on the internet.
Mhm.
I don't even know if I want to say what it is because I know some fucking gorilla is probably gonna tweet it at me. But dude,
All right.
I saw some fucked shit on Twitter that
What'd
made
you
my
see?
skin crawl and stomach churn and my nuts fall off.
Okay.
Okay.
Somebody retweeted a tweet Ellen DeGeneres made that was so horribly unfunny.
Dude, all of hers are awful.
So any tweet?
Yeah.
I don't follow her. I don't know, but
They're
it was
bad.
just a fucking terrible tweet. And dude, I was like looking through the replies just because I knew there were going to be some funny replies. And there was a video of this dude who had his camera down like in between his fucking legs to where you could see his ass, and his dick was like hanging backwards. And I was looking at it because I couldn't tell what it was at first. Like, and I like inched closer to my monitor, like trying to figure out what it was.
Ellen
And
posted that?
No, it was a reply. It was a reply.
Oh. I was like, what? She just
Ellen
posted a cock?
posted somebody's cock.
And I like it was a video, and I like leaned forward to like look because I couldn't tell what it was, and he shit out a very long turd onto his cock and then jizzed.
Oh my God. That is,
It was
Lord.
so horribly disgusting.
Imagine that's what it takes to get to you to come, though. Like, that's a tough life.
Dude.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
glad that I could just beat off and like that's it.
But it just
I don't
like
have to-
slide
I
across
don't
his
have to
dick,
shit
and he
or
was like,
puke.
ooh. Just,
Mhm.
that was it. That's,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to see it. I'm curious.
And
That
then I
genuinely
realized
sounds
what
impressive.
it was. It was not impressive.
Sounds genuinely impressive.
It was sickening.
Seeing like shit kind of sickens me. Like,
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
that's
know.
the whole point. That's literally your primitive
some people
reaction
can
to
see
shit.
that. Some people can see that and just be like, oh, okay, it's just shit, whatever. But I
Okay,
see
well,
it's
those
just
people
like,
are fucking
but
broken. You're
they're-
supposed to not like
yeah, they're
shit. That's
broken.
a,
True.
that's a
There's reason
reactionary
they got
thing.
to that point.
You're not supposed to eat it. That's why it smells bad. That's why it repulses us, so you don't go eat shit and die. Like, that's the
true,
whole
true.
point. It's an evolutionary trait to not like shit.
me smarter. Yeah, I mean my so.
Oh, God. All right, it's been about an hour. You guys want to call it on the note of
I don't want
shit?
to call it on that. What the fuck?
shit,
Well, I thought that was a
caca,
good- I
cum,
thought that was
jizz.
a good topic to end it on.
Yeah, because we.
We always end on fucked ass topics.
Yeah.
I don't want to end on that, boys.
Dude, that was a
All right,
bad
then,
Tetris
how,
miss.
have y'all ever dated outside your ethnicity?
I'm not
Yeah.
answering that.
That's one of the questions that's on the list.
Yes.
I have
Yeah,
a really
that's, you know,
bad
pretty
joke
normal.
I want to make, but I'm not.
Pretty normal.
All
You know,
right,
just another human being. Didn't really-
farted
look too deep
outside of
into
your
it.
bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
whole time.
Can we end with a good topic, please? One
What do you
more,
want to talk
please.
Oh my
about? You're playing
God.
Tetris.
What
Why
is
don't
your
you think of a
favorite-
topic?
Type of flower.
What's your favorite retro video game?
What defines retro? Like,
Cars
like,
2.
Like
before
arcade
what
game,
system?
like something you have to go and put quarters
Probably
into.
Dig Dug.
Oh,
Oh,
Dig
Dig
Dug
Dug's
is cool
sick.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. I never really liked Pac-Man. Like I could play Pac-Man
gets
for about
boring.
5 minutes and then I'm just like, I don't
it's
want to play
just
this
like,
anymore.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys obviously weren't good at Pac-Man.
Yeah, no.
You're
I'm
not
trying
good
to
at
good at
Tetris.
it.
You
I'm
suck.
trying to think of another game, like good retro game.
I honestly don't know. Like, I never really like played many like arcade games. I feel like I was just past
Really?
arcade games. Like, well, so are you.
I mean, Sonic.
Yeah,
Sonic,
but I would still
Sonic
go and play
considered a retro
arcade
game?
games because I was so
Yeah.
into retro games as a kid.
yeah, I
I'd
guess.
probably say Sonic is my
I was
favorite.
at an arcade like not that long before quarantine. I still fucking
Really?
like to play those types of games. Yeah.
Yeah, arcade
The-
games are fun, dude. There's like a huge fucking Space Invaders game that I go and play sometimes.
Ooh, I used to have
That-
that on my Game Boy Color when I was a kid. I used to play that all the time.
Dude, I want this for my house. It's a massive fucking booth, and you like sit there with some like fucking. It's not like a regular controller. It's like a gun kind of, and you're like shooting the Space
Hmm.
Invaders.
Yeah.
It's
That's
so
cool.
sick.
Soup, you would have
am I-
loved my childhood. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, McNasty.
When you guys eventually come visit here, I have a bedroom. It's not really a bedroom. It's like a room that's above the stairs, and it's like a game room. And there's like 5 like arcade games in there, and each
Oh,
one
that's
has
pretty
like
sick.
3 or 4 games on them. So you can like boom, you can just sit there and play fucking arcade games for like
Hey,
ever.
pretty fun.
There's like Mortal
That's
Kombat
sick.
and
That's so
Oh, shit.
sick. Did you get those yourself, or were they there when you rented?
no. When I moved in here, the house was fully furnished, so they were already there.
Oh, that's so sick.
What I was saying though, Soup, my whole like growing up, my uncle owned a basically like a Dave and Buster's essentially.
Oh,
it was a
shit.
local one he had, and yeah, they had every fucking retro game ever. And like whenever my parents didn't want to babysit me, they just go there, give me like a fuck ton of coins, and I just sit there and play like random games all day. But I always played like Crazy Taxi or like one of the racing games or one of the like
Oh yeah.
shooting games or something like that. I never
Crazy
really played
Taxi.
like
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Oh, I
yeah,
used to
Time
love
Crisis and all that
Crisis.
stuff. Yeah, I used to play like stuff like that, not really like the retro games, but there was a ton of them there.
Oh, Crazy Taxi. That Crazy Taxi kind of reminded me of Simpsons Hit
Sounds
and
like
Run.
a Flash game.
No, it was like
No, it's like a
a
PS1
third
game
person
or something.
view. It was like it was like an arcade game. It was like a third person view, and you just like you had the whole wheel and pedal set up and shit, and you could just
Yeah, it looks like GTA before GTA was a thing.
yeah, literally that's literally what it is. It was
I
fun
know
as
I've
hell.
heard of it, but I've never played it.
Yeah,
There were
no, it's fun
always
as hell.
people on that machine too.
Yep,
It was
dude.
you had to wait in a line to get to Crazy Taxi.
Yeah, there was like 10 of them at this fucking place, and it was like 5 minutes from my house. It was awesome. I loved it.
I miss just like old like games like that.
I miss how like easily I used to be entertained.
I know, like yeah, that's what I miss about
Mhm.
gaming too. It's just like it seemed like any game you played, like 80% of the games you played when you were a kid was just like was fun. You could just get
Yeah,
sucked
no
into
matter
really anything.
no matter what you were doing, like even if you weren't even playing the game right, like you give like a 10-year-old a fucking controller and let them run around in circles in GTA or like some random game, they're just loving it. They're not
They just
even
never
doing
even
anything.
like start the game.
Yeah,
start,
and they
like,
just
the
love it.
storyline or anything.
Yeah, I don't know. It's-
escape from reality.
all right, was that a better conversation?
It
You okay with
was a
that
lot
one?
better
Yeah.
than shit on a cock.